Hi guys, Creator Ope here, and today I'll take you on a journey through Adobe Spark Post. Walk with me. After you're all signed in with your Gmail or social media accounts, this is what you get. You get templates. That's the first thing you see. So you have featured, you have premium. On the premium panel, you'll have a whole lot of templates that you can use when you pay. These are animations. These are different types of animations done by different people, so you can get access to them free or paid. These are collages. See how beautiful they look. Seasonal, so they are themed. They are all themed. You have lifestyle, you have business, you have school, travel, food, and craft. Very beautiful templates that you could work with, especially when you have no prior design skill or design knowledge. So I'll just take you through how it is. So this is my own side things I've worked on for Design Meets Phone. Tap on the add button at the center. This is what you see. You can click on solid color if you want to choose colors to be your background. You can click on patterns, if you want to use different array of patterns. But I'll just click solid color. You see, this is one color. This is lemon. You can also decide to choose images as your background. So if you have pre-downloaded images, you could use them. You could choose videos. You could choose files. You could design you could use backgrounds from an image that you are just taking live. You could choose from images online. They have images from Pexels, Pixabay, and all of those free stock websites. You could use images from Adobe Stock if you have a paid package with them. Lightroom, Creative Cloud, so it makes a whole lot of sense. So let's just go with one background. I like either black or white. Anyways, forget about my preference. So now here you could choose whatever sizes that you want. You could choose custom sizes. You could choose social media posts. Here are templates that you could choose from. Instagram portrait, Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn. A whole lot there that you could choose from. A4, A5. So you could actually want to design for print. You could design and you could print it. So don't think that you're so limited that you cannot print your work. You could do it. Always make sure you tap on Adobe Spark logo so you could take away the watermark, and boom, it's gone. So now you have your text. You could move it, just by dragging it with your hand. You can move it. You can do whatever you want. So now you could choose, you could add text, images, videos, icons, stickers, and logo. So basically, if you want to add your logo, you don't need to go to add logo, just go to add image. So far you have it pre-downloaded on your phone, just go to add image, you'd be able to put that. So let's just put in text. So every time you put in text, automatically your text will have. So many times I like to remove the shape. Now you see the menu bar at the top. You have so many things that you could do. You have edit, font, color, shape, effects, align, space, opacity. There's just so many things that you could do. There are also tools that you could use to make your design better. You can also duplicate. When you tap on duplicate, at the top you have the undo and the redo. So when you make mistakes, you could take it away, you could go back, you could do all of that cool stuff. So when you tap on the text, you have all those your options. After duplicate, you could click on secondary style. You could change the color on just a word in a full sentence. You could do all of that cool stuff. You could do some really cool stuff. So let's just go to fonts. Let's see the wide array of fonts that we have, and how we can download fonts to your Adobe Spark. So here are the fonts that I have. So all these ones are preloaded. Then when you go to Adobe Fonts, you can download fonts, other kind of fonts. So just click on the add button. You see fonts. Here are fonts that you could download. So you see fonts there that you could download. You just click on them. It will tell you, and if you're not using Apple, doesn't matter, you can also download fonts. Click on download, and to just sprinkle and give you all that magic. So it's good to download the complete typeface, so you have the whole family with the font weights, such that you have good hierarchy and contrast in your design. You have bold, extra bold, black. Now you could use color. You could change the color, green, yellow. So using colors, you can also sample colors. You can do a lot of cool stuff. When you click on that setting thing there, you can choose colors. You could choose shapes. When you go back to colors, you see that you have two colors. You can switch between colors. You could choose a certain color for the shape, and you could choose another color for the type. But just make sure whatever shape you are using, it is intentional. There's a reason why you're doing it, either for contrast sake, for hierarchy sake. Just make sure you are doing it for a reason. Don't just use shapes. So you have different shapes. You have circle. You have loads of shapes and cool ones. And there are some that are not really cool. You also have effects where you could choose shadows. You could create shadows for your text. You could create outlines. They also have two colors, so the effect is in the color. So you could do all of that cool stuff. It makes sense. Just all of this, you just have to try and see how you can explore and create good stuff with the little that you have. Moving to adjust is just like in Photoshop. You have transform, so you can nudge upwards, you can nudge downwards, sideways, left and right. You can rotate. You can still move with your hand, but you can just rotate. And also, when you have your text, there's this, when you want to transform or you want to adjust anything, there's this circular thing. So when you use your hand to move it, you could just you could scale it to, you could scale it down, scale it up. And size, you can increase the size. You could do that with your own hand. When you pinch it, you blow it out, but you could just use the toggle if you want to. And you could align. There's alignment here. You have left to right, center alignment, right to left. And this one, there was a time I actually liked this. This one would automatically create a kind of effect where they are all what's that word, side to side, but it would just give one of the text that hierarchy to be bigger. How that kind of thing is. You could also use spacing between each line of text, leading. You could also use you can increase the size of the shapes. You could increase the spacing between each letters. Sometimes you want to increase or reduce it, make it compact, or make them look far apart from each other. So there'll be this kind of hierarchy, such that somebody will see something first before they see that text. You also have style. So this is automatic. So when you just roll it, give you colors, give you different fonts and all that cool stuff. Now when you tap on colors, you can choose the theme color. You can choose the color palette that you want for your design, such that it's going to affect so many things, affect your overlay, all of that automatic stuff that you have on Adobe Spark. So layout. You have different type of layouts. You have all of that boxy layout, all of that templated feeling, yeah. But anyways, you have different layouts where you could create collags, you could do stuff. You can increase, reduce the border, each cells, all of that stuff. Just try to explore, check it, see design. You have different templates that you can use. See all of this. You can just see how cool this is. Yeah, this is nice. I like this. So basically, I don't think there's practically something, although there are some limitations, but there's just so much you can do with your phone. There's so much you can do with your phone. So we're not saying you should not use your PC, but just know that even with your phone, you have great power. You have so much that you could do. This content is brought to you by Design Meets Phone. So if you found this helpful, you could like, share, or comment to help us continue with this content.